Perfect. Carrigan. Stacking them now. Welcome back, everybody. I am rushing to try to get some shots downrange really quick. I have about 10 or 15 minutes before I need to head home, but it is super windy out here, and I am trying to gather some data before RMAC, so I'm trying to hurry up so I can get some long range shots, maybe 200 yards, see what the wind drift is doing to these slugs that I pressed, and so I can formulate that data up and at least give myself a little bit of a better base set of info for when I go to RMAC and try to shoot those targets there. Last year it was incredibly windy, and luckily I didn't have that many issues, but you never know. So I'm just trying to hurry up and gather some data before I gotta run out of here. Okay. Let's get some chronograph data while we're here as well. All right. Let's see if I'm on target at 50 really quick. I had these targets set up from earlier. I was trying to do some testing with a different air gun, but it didn't work out, unfortunately. Had some technical difficulties. All right, let's go. Pretty good little target bag group there. Not a great grouping I've had, but I haven't touched anything right now. Spread's pretty high. 17. Okay, I'm thinking I'm gonna need to go up like 8.5 to get out to 200. Just off the top of my head, might be a little bit more at these speeds that it's shooting at right now, and I'm guessing it's going to be like a 1/2 mil hold probably. Let's try it out. So I'm kind of aiming for the post there. Okay, so 1/2 was a little generous. It's maybe a 3 and is quite low. Okay, so from there, let's come up to, wow, 10. Okay. So the BC is super high right now, 0.301. And you can kind of see that downrange as it is 11 mile per hour winds right now, with a little bit of gusts, and I only had to hold 0.3 at 200 yards. That's really impressive, guys. Alright, this tune is pretty efficient right now. It's a little generous, I think. I'm at about 170 bar. My reg's at 150, so I maybe have 2 or 3 shots left. So let's shoot it at this ram and see if we can get an impact location on him. I'm gonna go with that right there. A little high maybe. Okay, so yeah, now I need to come back down about half. Perfect. Try it again. Stacking them now. You see that little group right there? That's pretty tidy. And guys, the wind is cooking right now. And that is basically no hold. So yeah, wow. 200 yards. Basically dead on. I just need to get the elevation in the app tightened up a little bit. So that's it. I just had to get some data really fast, running in and out of here. So my tune's at the reg's at 150, mainspring's at about just under 2.5. I've been averaging about 947. The BC is incredible. I do have a couple more days before I need to mail this off to Utah for RMAC. So I am desperately trying to get as much time in at the range as I can. Today's kind of an example of that. I only have just a couple minutes and I'm just running in and out of here. But that's how it goes sometimes. So hopefully I'll be as prepared as I can be, and then hopefully I'll be able to get some tuning time there at about 5,000 feet elevation and see how everything is doing. The weather should be pretty hot. It is still pretty cool down here in the Pacific Northwest. We just had a big wind and rainstorm last night, so it's still pretty nice out here, about 60-ish maybe. Let's see. Yeah, about 60. It's about 60 degrees today. Really high winds, but obviously that didn't seem to affect much, which is really reassuring that I'm on the right track with these slugs that I'm pressing. So I will see you guys later. I'm probably going to do some positional practice at my house, in the garage, or out in my backyard. I'll bring you guys along for that. I have an ocular device at the end called the DFAT. I have an ocular device that I put on the end called the DFAT that lets this focus down to about 12 feet, so I can practice holding on targets and stuff like that inside the house. So I'll show you guys that. It's not a very exciting video to film because it'll be inside my garage, very tight, but that's what I can do. So sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm just trying to hurry. So I'll see you guys later. Bye. All right, let's see how we did. So 50 yards, really not bad. I've had tighter, obviously at 50. This is just straight out the box, not touching anything, and that's really great. So obviously I could tighten this up with a little bit of hammer tension adjustment, but for coming straight out of the box, I'm really happy with that. Now I'm gonna go out to the 200 yards and see what that group was looking like really quick. All right, we're down here at the 200 yard area. This is that big ram butt I was shooting at. So this is the group right here. This is when I hit when I was trying to see where it was. So I was holding my 5mm hash mark off of this kind of chip in the paint right here. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, I think it was like 3 or 4 or 5, somewhere right here. So bam, so about a 1.5 inches maybe at 200 yards. I'm gonna try to get a picture and then I can probably go off of the size of those splats and maybe get a tighter. See, that's like a perfect 22 size right there. So I might be able to measure that out, but not bad. And then these are those little baby targets that I be shooting at all the time. So I think they're 2.5 by 2.5. So as long as I'm hitting these out here at 200, I'm pretty stoked. Obviously that's about MOA and a half, but yeah. These are a little bit bigger ones. I think 4x4, 5-inch diamonds. These big ass ones. There we go.